back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mo. This is my channel, Mo Nation. So let's get this video started. In this video, what I'm gonna be doing is a mini interior detail, and I'm gonna be doing a 6-year ceramic coating, can't even get the word out, on this Ford Expedition. Now, I do wanna let y'all know the videos for the next, I don't know how long it's gonna be, weeks, months, whatever, are gonna be a little different because I'm having issues with my computer. I can't hear any sound coming from the computer or anything. So I'm having to edit the video, then make other videos to do the voiceover stuff, as y'all can see. So I'm gonna be down here in this little corner whenever it's time to talk. So as y'all saw what I was doing, clean the full interior, a little light wipe down, nothing too crazy. It's a brand new truck. It only has like maybe 150 miles on it, I think. What I went ahead and did for them is I conditioned the full interior. As y'all gonna see, I'm gonna do the door panels, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the seats as well, just because it was brand new. It was really barely anything for me to vacuum up. I was just dusting, and that was pretty much it. So I went ahead and conditioned the full interior for them as well. So as y'all can see, I'm putting the little lines in the carpet, well, the mats. That's not something that I always do, but being that this is a brand new vehicle, you know, first impressions is the reason why. So what I do is I spray a little APC and I just put the lines with my vacuum. I don't use no tool or anything like that, but you can also do it with like a brush or anything pretty much. It's super simple. Dark Fury, as always. Y'all know I love Dark Fury just because it is a very versatile, hope I said that right, but it's a very versatile product. You can use it for multiple different things, which I do. But on the wheels, I'm not gonna lie, I could have just sprayed some acid on it and rinsed it off, and it would have took everything off more than likely. I could have did that, and I could have just used the foam. But I don't know, I just decided to go ahead and I like using that little IK Pro 12 or whatever it's called. That's like my little favorite tool nowadays. So it is what it is, but I had different options. I just chose not to do it. Like the title says, the dealership did pay for this. What happened is this is their second expedition, right? What happened is the vehicle went through make ready and they ended up messing it up. So when they got home, they noticed that something was wrong with the door panel. And what I think happened is, from what they described to me, is somebody cleaned the door panel with a magic eraser. I don't know why, but that's what they did. And then they also ripped 1 or 2 of the seats or something like that. They brought it back to the dealership. The dealership promised to fix it. They kept it for, I think, 2 weeks, they said. When they got it back, it had overspray all over the center console. It was just a disaster. They ended up emailing corporate ended up contacting the dealership. It was a big old thing, and so they ended up offering to buy the vehicle back and then giving them a different one. So that's the one that I'm doing right now. And then once they settled all that, they offered to give them the other vehicle, trade them out to the other vehicle, and pay for the ceramic coating and a mini interior, because they didn't want the make ready people to touch the new one anymore. So what y'all see me doing right now is spraying the iron removal. Because it was cool outside, I was able to actually spray the iron removal and clay bar it at the same time. So I used the purple prep as the lubrication, basically. Now, I normally don't do this, but I want to try it out. I've seen a couple of people saying that you could do this, knock out 2 steps in one. And I was like, okay, the weather is good to do this. Now, normally, I don't like letting the iron removal sit too long whenever I'm doing like a wash or wax or anything, just because I'm more than likely doing it in direct sunlight like this. It wasn't really much sunlight and it was actually pretty cool. But this time I was actually able to let it sit for a while, clay bar the whole thing, and then rinse it off. And as y'all can see, it actually needed that iron removal because there was some contaminants that we couldn't see that was reacting to the iron removal. So yeah. something new that I'm trying. Some people, they use acid. You spray a little acid right there, get you a little brush. That way you can get along those edges of those of the letters and stuff. I'm just trying this little thing out. I just thought about it, like, I can get a little toothbrush that goes like this. And I will say it works, but I do need a more powerful one. And it's not like the little, whatever you call them on the ends are not as rough or anything, so it ain't gonna do anything. So what I'm doing is a paint enhancement. This is the minimum amount of polishing I require to do a ceramic coating. Now y'all may have noticed I am not in my garage, so this is my very first mobile ceramic job. Now I have passed up on some before, just because I wanted to do it at my house. That's where I felt more comfortable. Now with this one, I was like, yeah, should be an easy one. So I shouldn't even have to be doing no type of correction, which is why I'm doing a paint enhancement. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. I can't say I'm not gonna do something without even trying it. So my requirements, I told myself, is the only way I'm gonna do this mobile is if it's only gonna be for the paint enhancement. It's not gonna be for corrections. Corrections is gonna still be in my garage. The only other way I'm gonna do it mobile is if they have a big enough garage that's comfortable for me to work in, meaning it's not cluttered with a lot of stuff in there and I can move around freely with my equipment and stuff. And I'm gonna plug into their stuff. So those are the requirements for me to do something like this mobile, and that's what I'm gonna stick to. So at this moment, all I'm offering mobile-wise for ceramic is a paint enhancement and the ceramic, and that's it. If I have to do a correction, like I said, then I'm gonna require that to be dropped off. So you may be wondering why I am putting tape all over the car, the little dots and stuff. Even the client asked me, like, what's up with the tape? And basically, I just do that just so I can remember, okay, I already did this panel, I did that panel, I did this part type of thing. It's the same reason why I started buying the towels with the numbers on them so I can know which side I already used. And it just all goes back to me being ADHD as an adult. There's just little things that I have to put into place to make sure, I remember things. I'm very forgetful. My attention span is very minimum. So there's a lot more to it than just what I'm saying, but I just have to implement these little small things to help me out. So like I said, y'all heard me say this in the last ceramic video or any correction I do. I like to pull it out in the sun. I like to, that's why sometimes I'll tell people, I'll keep it for 2 days. So I can just pull it out in the sun, look at it in the sun, make sure everything is good. That just gives me a little bit more confidence, I guess. So even with this, just doing an enhancement, I pull it out in the sun just to make sure I took all the polish off that I could take off. Now I am gonna do a panel prep, which is probably coming up next. But yeah, that's just one thing I like to do. So as y'all can see, I'm installing the coating right now. This was a 6-year coating, and it did flash pretty fast. I'm not even gonna lie. This is my first time using that coating. I've used that brand before, but this is my first time using the 6-year because that's the one the customer wanted to go with. But yeah, and it was kind of hard to see with the white paint, but obviously y'all can see I got it done. washing the vehicle, I noticed that all the windows, the water was just flat. So that's another thing that I kind of just threw in. Now you don't have to do what I do. Sometimes, like I said, they paying over $1,000. So I threw in a little bit of things that's like in the same category, I guess you could say, of what I'm already doing. So I was gonna put interior dressing on the door panels anyway. That's part of my mini interior. So instead of that, I use something else that's a little bit better and condition them, and the seats. I hit them real quick. So with this, I gotta clean the windows anyway, so I went ahead and put a sealant on top of the windows just to help the water bead up for the windows and it's not so flat. So just another extra little thing that I threw in for them. So another reason why I didn't want to do ceramics mobile or any correction mobile is because of the weather. You never know when it may rain here sometimes, and it was 0% of rain that day, and all of a sudden, sunny outside, it just started pouring down. Luckily, I did have the vehicle out, and I was able to just hurry up and put it back in, and just a little bit of water got on it, nothing too crazy, but like I said, that's the reason why I'm making the requirement of you have to have a garage that the vehicle can fit in and that can work in there comfortably, just to make sure for things like this. Like if they didn't have a garage, I was working outside, everything I did kind of just would have went to waste pretty much. So I do have another video coming up talking about how I have like a little maintenance plan. There's other little things that I'm trying to do with the ceramic. Ceramic is not gonna be like the main thing for my business. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's just something that I offer along with all my other things that I offer with the business. But here are the results. Thank y'all for watching. Just bear with me with these videos. They're gonna be a little different. And hopefully I can get a laptop or a computer or something soon. So thank you for watching. I hope y'all have. I had a great day. Peace.